So apparently, not even the creator of Carol Danvers, the this version of Captain Marvel, didn't even like the film. Because, Marvel was created by Stan Lee and Ditko, obviously. But this one, Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, was created by another man who also had a hand in creating the Skrulls. And he really didn't like he hated the way the Skrulls were done. And he didn't care much for Brie. And he said that if they gave her a sequel, it should be like Winter Soldier, because the other Avengers need to be in there to make her better. She can't hold her own movie up. So we're gonna go to the interview and let you see it for yourself and see I'm not joshing. And remember, folks, I hated Marvel before it was cool. You can go to my first video about my rant about Infinity War for proof. Boarding into comics, or bounding into comics. Sorry, I've been up all night. Roy Thomas hates how Marvel depicted the Skrulls. Actually, the one thing I really hated in the film was turning the Skrulls into a peace-loving race, with the Kree as the Heaves. Haves? Havies? I'm not very good at reading out loud. As far as I'm concerned, as a principal of the Kree-Skrull War, it was him, Stan Lee, and Jack Kirby. The Skrulls and the Kree are each as bad as the other. And as they are having the Skrulls all mushy and family-friendly, at the end, left a bad taste in my mouth. That's because, spoiler alert, the Skrulls end up being the good guys. And it's a metaphor for, what's-his-face? What's that stupid thing? For the Syrian refugees and the refugees from the Middle East and all that. That's what it's supposed to be an allegory for, not a metaphor. That's funny that Justice League is the suggested trailer thing. Still, Young Raw turned out to be incredibly Vale. That's, of course, he is the white male. What's his face? Jude Law. So, of course, he's going to be evil. He didn't like the way the Supreme Intelligence was named. He never thought the word was properly. It was good enough. That's what a lot of people are saying about the film. They're giving it C's, saying it was fine, saying it was meh. The reviews are basically right. It's not one of the better Marvel movies. Not as good as Origin as Black Panther. It's not as good as any of the Origin movies, apparently, which makes me feel better that Hulk's no longer considered the worst, because I love the Hulk. That's the only Marvel film I can actually watch over and over again still. Because, Guardians kind of has that little sting about, Gunn being a pedophile and all. At least the original one. I hated the second one. Although, he likes Warner Brothers' Wonder Woman better. So, yeah. The real good female superhero movie to come out, the show of diversity, the one that came out last year, or 2 years ago, Wonder Woman, is the one the guy that created Carol Danvers actually liked better. They probably should have talked to him about it, or, used his stories, but then, it would have showed a girl getting her powers from a guy, and learning how to use her powers from a guy, and they didn't want that for their agenda. But it's entertaining, especially as a setup for things to come. And very soon that in Avengers Endgame, Brie Larson was fine, although she wasn't given all that much emotional stuff to do. They probably just decided they want her to be the flat face for the rest of the thing, so they won't be giving her that much to do. And he didn't really like the way, he thought it was interesting for Samuel L. Jackson's CGI, but that's the basic interview of Roy Thomas. When the original creator doesn't even like the movie, not that good of a sign. I mean, some films that have been well received with the creator saying I don't like that. Some films have been poorly received when the creator said I didn't like that. So it's all up for speculation, but it is funny to me that the own creator didn't like it. Of course, they changed everything about it. They changed how the Skrulls are now the good guys instead of the bad guys, which they're both supposed to be bad guys. Changed Carol, obviously. Changed Marvel. And, changed everything. That'd be like someone taking my series, making M stand for Megan, and every character is a girl is a guy, every character is a guy is a girl, and the girl characters are left alone, and he's no longer she's no longer the hero of ER. She is training somebody else for some reason, even though she's supposed to be dead, because that's not how the powers work. That's a extreme example, but still. And that's the series I wrote. So, have a good one, and what do you think about Roy Thomas hating Captain Marvel? Because, he's trying to be nice, because, he still wants that Marvel money. So, if he didn't really care, he'd probably say the truth about how he doesn't like it. But what do you think? Comment below and have a good one. And hey, 3 videos in one day, but they're all really short.